Number 10. Glenn Quagmire, Family Guy.
Morning, Pete. Hope you and Molly can still join us for dinner tonight. Come here, baby.
Family Guy is a show that's never shied away from controversy or portraying problematic characters, with Peter Griffin being an especially bad example. His big-headed friend, best known as just Quagmire, is like every stereotype of a male chauvinist amplified to the highest possible degree. While he started out as generally sleazy, later episodes showed just how low Quagmire could go, both morally and legally. His behavior has sparked outrage from the Parents Television Council, as well as censorship from the Fox network. While Quagmire has been portrayed sympathetically in some episodes, other times his devious behavior is just too shocking to laugh at.
Oh, wow, I can't even imagine what twisted, deviant act you've thought of this time.
Number 9. Master Roshi, Dragon Ball Super.
When Tien asked me to come work with some fresh young students, I pictured something other than a bunch of sweaty, scruffy, bald men.
Another animated character infamous for his many perversions is Master Roshi. Appearing in different incarnations of the Dragon Ball series, the so-called Turtle Hermit is centuries old, but his ways are stuck in the past, namely his tendency to leer at women he finds attractive, as well as trying to proposition them.
Now we're talking! A spunky, vivacious young co-ed!
His behavior in one instance earned a complaint from Japan's Broadcasting Ethics and Program Improvement Organization and got Dragon Ball Super pulled in Buenos Aires. We love Roshi's iconic facial hair and how much he cares about his students. His other behavior, not so much.
I could see there was darkness in you right from the start!
You liar! You are nothing but a dirty old man!
Number 8. Griffith, Berserk.
And what is your opinion, Sir Griffith? I dare say, even your invincible band of the Hawk wouldn't be able to handle this matter, am I right?
With the order, we could.
If you're looking for a lighthearted anime to watch, you probably shouldn't pick Berserk, and the character of Griffith is a big reason why. The primary antagonist of the show and the original manga, Griffith is obsessed with getting his way, even if it means hurting others in the process.
I took advantage of an opportunity, and it just so happened it was you that was there at the time.
After joining the evil God Hand and re-emerging as Femto, Griffith committed an unspeakable act against fellow Band of the Hawk member and friend Casca. His descent into depravity makes Griffith one of the most captivating characters in anime history, but he also makes Berserk all the more difficult to watch.
At any rate, a chattering pebble is quite a nuisance, as you can imagine.
Number 7. Eric Cartman, South Park.
He is not smarter than me. He just charmed me, that's all. He's a charmer, that Scott Tenorman, but I'll get him someday.
If Eric Cartman was an adult, his behavior and opinions would be shocking. That he's a grade schooler makes it even more so. While plenty of kids can be selfish and immature, Cartman is all that and a lot worse. Name a prejudice and it's probably one Cartman will broadcast loudly and proudly. He's also willing to go as far as forcing someone into a horrifying scenario with their own parents, as seen in one unforgettable episode.
Jesus Christ, dude.
My mom and dad are dead! No!
Like the show itself, Cartman has sparked much controversy, particularly over whether he highlights hateful behavior or normalizes it. Say what you will about Bart Simpson, but when it comes to cartoon bad boys, he's an angel compared to Cartman.
Your tears are so yummy and sweet. Dude, I think it might be best for us to never piss Cartman off again. Good call.
Number 6. Archie Bunker, All in the Family.
Oh, no, I ain't setting foot in no house where the head of that house don't want to set foot in this house.
Come on, Daddy. Now's the perfect opportunity for you and Lionel's father to get together.
There might not be an Eric Cartman without Archie Bunker. In fact, the very look of television as we know it might be radically different. The patriarch of All in the Family, Archie Bunker wears his political incorrectness like a badge of honor.
And all of them look alike, do you? Not this guy, he's 6'7".
While he could show a softer side and even a willingness to get out of his narrow worldview, Archie often has trouble being anyone but himself. While creator Norman Lear meant for Archie to be an exaggeration of bigots, many viewers saw themselves in him. Agree or disagree with Archie Bunker? He certainly gave us plenty to talk about.
Why are you looking at me that way? Did I say something wrong?
Number 5. Jar Jar Binks, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Hands up.
I give up. I give up.
There's a lot that people don't like about the Star Wars prequels, but perhaps the biggest is one character, Gungan Jar Jar Binks. Designed as a comic relief character, Jar Jar was despised not only for his pratfalls, but also for the similarity between his depiction and offensive minstrel stereotypes.
Missy, your humble servant.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, but it is. 'Tis demanded by the gods, it is.
It surprised no one when Jar Jar's role in the next 2 installments was significantly reduced. And we don't think we're going to get a Disney Plus series about him either. However, there is at least one person who says Jar Jar is his favorite Star Wars character. His name, George Lucas.
Be gone with him!
Count me out of this one.
Number 4, Reagan McNeil, The Exorcist.
I think we've got a guest.
You're gonna die up there.
Think your kids are having problems? Try raising one who's possessed by the devil. The Exorcist is one of the most famous horror movies of all time, and it scandalized many for its depiction of a young girl undergoing demonic possession. As Reagan, actress Linda Blair said and did things that pushed far past the boundaries of how children were typically portrayed in movies.
Is there someone inside you?
Sometimes.
Who is it?
I don't know.
And the controversy helped to make The Exorcist a box office smash. The days of wholesome kid characters weren't gone forever, but Reagan inspired generations of unsettling children in horror movies.
Look down in pity!
You killed your
On this
mother!
your servant!
You left her alone to
Reagan
die!
to
Shut up! I'll never forgive you!
Shut up! Devil's
Bastard!
Number 3, Alex DeLarge, A Clockwork Orange.
One thing I could never stand was to see a filthy, dirty old drunkie howling away at the filthy songs of his fathers.
Is it right to sacrifice free will for the sake of public safety? That's the difficult question at the center of Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange, whose protagonist, Alex DeLarge, is one of the most complicated main characters in movie history. Alex is introduced as a total sociopath who delights in causing harm to others. But following a psychological experiment, Alex has lost his desire for violence as well as his will to live.
You needn't take it any further, son! You've proved to me that all this ultra-violence and killing is wrong and terribly wrong!
Played by Malcolm McDowell, Alex is equal parts charismatic and repugnant. There have been plenty of charming psychopaths in movies before and since, but few have tapped into our nerves quite like Alex DeLarge. Number 2, Borat Sagdiyev, Borat.
Yakshimash, my name is Borat. I like you.
Great comedians will push the envelope. Sacha Baron Cohen pushes it off the edge and keeps going. As Kazakh journalist Borat, the English comedian exposes people's bigotry just by asking a few questions.
Oh yes, you asked me about my mother-in-law.
Do you have a joke about your mother-in-law?
No, why make a joke on a mother-in-law?
But while some see Borat and his cultural insensitivity as brilliant satire, others find his worst traits, such as his anti-Semitism and anti-Romany sentiment, to be too offensive to laugh at. The character has also sparked complaints from the Kazakhstan government, though the country's foreign minister credited the character for inspiring a rise in tourism. In conclusion, some people can't stand Borat, but others think he's a very nice.
The great times. The good times.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Lolita, Lolita. Stanley Kubrick made many changes when adapting Vladimir Nabokov's controversial novel to appease production code restrictions. But the key and most scandalous element remained: the relationship between Professor Humbert and Lolita, played by a young Sue Lyon. It's not Lolita's actions that are controversial, so much as it is the portrayal of a person her age.
Here.
Oh, no, please, no. Lolita, no.
Put your head back. Put your head back.
Some find she's depicted as willfully engaging in a relationship that, by design, can never be consensual. Lolita continues to draw discussion for how children are portrayed in media, and it's an uncomfortable conversation that we may never stop having.
Well, I guess I won't be seeing you again, huh?
I should be moving on.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.